it will be able to fire 35% of its power plant. That will mean it will be able to service the lenders. So let's invite one of the lenders to the show. BK Batra, Deputy Managing Director of IDBI Bank, joins us. Morning, Mr. Batra. Is that what you will expect, that Ratnagiri Gas's loans are going to be serviced at least for the next 1 or 2 years?
Well, this is a 2-year scheme under which the first round for monsoon months has been done. And Ratnagiri Gas, fortunately, has been able to win the bid so as to operate around 500 megawatt of its capacity. This capacity should take care of substantial portion of interest servicing and its O&M costs after paying for the fuel costs. So to that extent, it is definitely a positive and a relief for the company.
Okay, Mr. Batra, good morning. How much is your exact exposure that you have to Ratnagiri Gas now?
The aggregate exposure of all lenders is around 8,000 crores. And we are the lead lender.
Of all lenders put together is 8,000 crores?
That's right.
Okay, and specifically for IDBI Bank, what's the exposure?
Mr. Batra?
Mr. Batra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you tell me what exactly is the exposure that IDBI Bank has to Ratnagiri Gas?
It's around 1,900 crores.
Okay. What's the, is this entire exposure in the form of loan? Because some of you all converted some loan into equity.
That is in addition to this.
Okay. This is only the debt exposure.
That's right.
Okay. What is the sense, the plant will be able to continue even if global gas prices were to rise? Because, we've seen crude prices rise. We have not seen gas prices rise. The plant will be able to survive. Is that the way the package is designed?
Well, the expectation is that the international gas prices will remain benign. They are not expected to rise significantly. In fact, they may soften. That is what the expectation is. And therefore, this scheme, it will carry on for 2 years. So for monsoon months separately, for non-monsoon months, again, the bidding will take place. So it is going to come up for review when the revision in, these parameters would take place. So that is why I said that this is a temporary relief, but it is a positive development because for the next 4 months at least, the plant will be able to operate at partial capacity and service its interest due substantially.
Okay. Just one more word on this 1,900 crore exposure that you have. Is it still a standard asset or has it moved to NPL?
Yes, it continues to be a standard asset. This is a restructured account and therefore, its principal repayments are spread over future several years. And as you may be aware, some conversion of its liabilities into equity has also taken place. So that has also partially gone towards servicing.
Okay. Will you have to restructure the loan again, probably as a 525 scheme?
Lenders are looking at a comprehensive, package for Dabhol, as a part of which RLNG terminal, which is otherwise an integral part of the overall company, is supposed to be merged into a separate company with a mirror shareholding of the existing stakeholders. And then the expectation is that with some additional investment and breakwater, it will be able to utilize its capacity nearly fully and able to generate enough revenues to service a part of the dues which will be allocated to this terminal.
Okay.
That having been done, the balance dues then should be easier to be serviced by the power plant, which also we are expecting will find a solution in due course.
Okay. Mr. Batra, what is your exposure to Lanco and Torrent?
That I don't remember at the moment.
But you have an exposure to both?
We have an exposure to both, definitely.
Okay. You find that, I don't know if Lanco is NPL for you. you expect that could get upgraded?
Well, Lanco is not an NPL with any of the lenders.
Okay.
That is one thing. Second thing is that Lanco assets, they have been restructured and their several SPV power plants, they are in the process of being completed or they are in operation. So this asset is on the path to recovery. Okay. And one of their plants also has got gas allocation under this latest system.
Okay. What is your exposure to the GMR group? And there is some news flow that they are looking to refinance their debt worth 4,000 crores for their Odisha power plant. Will any of these developments ease the cash flow situation for you?
I think GMR also, one of their companies has got allocation. In fact, two of their companies, I think, have got allocation, and therefore this should be positive for them also. Any gas company which was not getting gas and has been allocated gas under this is going to make some surplus, and that surplus is going to definitely add to their kitty and help them improve their servicing.
No, what is what is IDBI Bank's exposure to GMR?
We have significant exposure. It would not be appropriate for me to mention the aggregate exposure of a group here.
Okay, all right. I have some table over here which indicates that you have exposure to Dabhol as well as to Torrent. So major relief for you in the... I mean, I guess Torrent was always a good credit. You weren't worried about the servicing of the debt, were you?
No, we were not.
Okay.
We are not worried that way about the GMR also.
Okay.
It is a stressful situation and the extent of stress for different groups varies.
Okay.
So we are addressing it together with all other stakeholders in various ways.
Are you getting a sense, therefore, that your worst of problems in terms of NPLs is getting behind you? Will your incremental generation of NPLs be any less?
Yes, definitely. I think a lot has been done. One by one, the steps which have been taken on policy issues, power sector, road sector, and certain other sectors, they are definitely going to create a situation where the company will be able to improve their performance in terms of completion of plants, in terms of operation of plants, generation of earnings, and therefore I see opening of NPA generation in the coming months and in this current year. Okay.
Well, actually, I finally got the table I was looking for. Your total exposure to gas-based power plants by this table indicates it is about 4,180 crores. That is exposure to Lanco, GMR, Torrent and Dabhol. That comprises 2.1% of your total loans and 19% of your net worth. So this gas project makes you the best beneficiary.
This is a little old figure. The exposure may have slightly come down and the percentage may have improved because of other parameters, but very fine. The point is that this is a positive development and it is definitely going to help these stranded gas-based power plants and all the lenders who are connected to them.
Fair enough. We'll leave it at that, Mr. Batra. Thank you very much for joining us.